Andrew Wiggins has created a new identity for himself this season with the Warriors, a lockdown defender. Hey yo, what's good with y'all? My name is Will and welcome back to Will's Soul Trail Hoops. In this video, I wanted to talk about and break down how well Andrew Wiggins has been playing on the defensive end of the ball this year. If you could drop a like, it would be very appreciated as I'm trying to reach a wider audience and each like goes a long way with the algorithm. Also, if you like basketball, this is the channel for you, so feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a banger video, but let's get into it. This season, Andrew Wiggins truly has changed his identity as a player with his improvement on defense. That boy is a two-way player now, two-way Wiggs. The amount of effort that he's been putting in on that end has clearly increased, and I feel like that's a Golden State Warriors thing. Even before the season they won the NBA championship in 2015, they were a top defensive team in the NBA. They were just missing an efficient offense, and that is exactly what Steve Kerr brought to the table. But the Warriors clearly had pride in their defense for a while. Of course, Draymond is a big factor in that, but you take a guy that has the frame of Wiggins and the athletic ability he has, just with that, he has the potential to be an elite defender. But this is where the difference between the Golden State Warriors and the Minnesota Timberwolves comes in. One, of course, the Warriors actually get the most of their players on that end of the floor. Even for Steph Curry, he definitely doesn't have the physical tools to be a great defender, but he always gives his best effort no matter what on defense. The Warriors demand that in their players. If you're gonna play for that franchise, your ass gonna have to play some defense. Two, the Warriors team defense and scheming is so good it makes it easier for every single player individually. So they're getting the most out of a guy like Wiggins who's got the potential to be something deadly on defense in the first place. And once we get to see the film breakdown, you'll see that he's also got good instincts as well, which is another factor of being an elite defender. I also like how he's able to maneuver around screens pretty well, which is something important for this Warriors team. The reason I say this, teams with great players are going to attempt to use a screen to get Steph Curry switched onto their best player. And I hate to do it to you Warriors fans, but in 2016, this is what happened on that shot that Kyrie hit. They ran a play to get Steph switched on to Kyrie so Kyrie could go to work in isolation. That is a much more favorable matchup than having Klay Thompson on you. This season when the Warriors played the Clippers, LA tried to get Steph switched on to Kawhi all night long, but Wiggins wasn't having that shit. And this is where we get into my favorite part of the video, the film breakdown. This is what I was talking about earlier with the Warriors team defense. Kawhi is trying to post up Wiggins, and as soon as he gets closer to the paint, Steph jumps in and knocks the ball out, and there was really nowhere he could have gone here. The other three guys for the Warriors do a great job of staying in the passing lanes. Here is another post up by Leonard, and we know he's got a lethal turnaround post fadeaway, and Wiggins sees this one coming as he gets a great contest on the shot, lowering the percentage of it by a wide margin. Same exact spot here again, but this time Kawhi faces up and drives. As he drives, peep the help defense, stepping down perfectly, even getting his hand on the ball. Kawhi does get it back and he puts up a shot, but another excellent contest by Andrew Wiggins. This time Kawhi gets an on-ball screen from Ibaka where Wiggins gets a little help from Wiseman with the hedge, but he's able to fight over the screen and get himself right back into position for yet another great contest on the Kawhi midi. Kawhi is in the post once again and he ends up facing up, then he drives towards the elbow to get a jump shot and it nearly gets blocked by Andrew Wiggins with another amazing contest. Usually this is a great shot for Kawhi Leonard, but he doesn't create nearly as much space as he normally would with Wiggins guarding him. Here's another on-ball screen up top for Leonard that is designed to get Steph switched onto him, but Wiggins fights over it and sticks with Kawhi the whole way, beating him to the spot, and another great contest. Again, Kawhi wants Curry to switch onto him here, but Wiggins stays with him the entire time. I must say though, that is one weak ass screen from Patrick Beverley. They try to do it again, but Wiggins stays, and Steph definitely should have stuck with Pat Bev here as Wig had this one. Against Portland now, Wiggins does fall asleep on this McCollum cut, but what a recovery and perfect strip. CJ now tries to use a screen to get up a shot, and again, the amount of effort by Wiggins to recover, he gets past the screen late and he gets a piece of the shot. Here he's now switched on to Damian Lillard, who's gonna go to his signature pound dribble sidestep, which he uses very often, and Wiggins sees this one coming with a very good closeout. Against Miami, the Warriors played great defense against Jimmy Butler all night long, and that includes Andrew Wiggins. Here on this play, Butler drives in hard off an Adebayo screen, but Wiggins does a great job with on-ball pressure and eventually especially the contest on the shot. The Warriors for sure need to keep Wiggins around, man. I know there's a lot of trade rumors surrounding the team, but keep this guy around. They can end up having a defensive three-headed monster next season with Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, and Klay Thompson. Plus they'll have James Wiseman down low, who's looked pretty good as a shot blocker. Combine that with the schemes they use on that end, they truly can be contenders as long as they stay healthy and keep playing defense like this. Klay and Wig on the perimeter would be locking down like crazy every night. But for real, man, shout out to Andrew Wiggins. He's very motivated right now to be the best he can as a defender for this team, and shout out to the Warriors for helping this dude find his new identity as a lockdown perimeter guy. Wiggins got a lot of criticism for being lazy over the past years, but he has been the opposite this season. Love to see it. But that's all for today, man. Don't forget to leave it a like and subscribe to the channel, as well as turn on post notifications so you never miss a banger video. Speaking of banger videos, here are two that I made, so if you are interested, go ahead and click on one of those. But I'm out of here, and remember, keep on hooping.